Welcome to another edition of Wine Vault TV, New Zealand's most passionate wine programme. And as you can see, we've actually changed a bit of location, so you can actually see out the window now. And I don't know whether you can see, just kind of make out maybe just a bit too sunny. There's the Sky Tower. It just gives you a kind of, for everybody who lives in Auckland or probably New Zealand, it's a geographic kind of needle point. And it tells you roughly where you are within Auckland. Harvest is almost over within New Zealand, so that's been good. They do predict that it's actually going to be a lot less than the 2008 and 2009 vintage. They're going to put it back by something like 20 million litres or something. I think it goes from 285,000 tonnes in 08/09 down to kind of possibly 265,000 tonnes. So that's a lot of fruit, kind of. That's not going to be, or that's either been green harvested or just left on the vines that they're not going to turn into wine. So hopefully there'll be a much better vintage. Apparently reports from across all regions that 2010 is exceptional. I know there was a bit of a kind of frost concern in Marlborough just before harvest, and also kind of there was some snow or frost in central Otago, so that's going to be, that made their lives pretty difficult. But most of the fruit is in now, I think, from memory and speaking to everybody. But what I'm going to concentrate on today is this Arada's 2009 Sauvignon Blanc, which was kind of 83 points Bob Campbell, so it's a pretty low score there from him, but it's 5 stars wine state. And also Michael Cooper said it was the best white wine buy in his buyer's guide this year. So there was a little bit of a debate on the internet yesterday about corks versus screw cap. Now we've had this debate kind of numerous times. Everybody's got their own opinion about where they sit with it, blah blah blah. But now Villa Maria have decided to release their bubbles under a crown cap, and a crown cap's what you get off the beer, where it goes like that. And so that's a pretty interesting development. I would like to see how it pans out. I'd hate to see kind of New Zealand wine. I should bring this back up. New Zealand wine ridiculed on the world stage. You know, people like wine for what it is. We don't need to kind of tinker and mess with it. That's my personal opinion, just like it's my own palate for tasting this. Now this is warm. Jeez, yeah, the amount of kind of melon. This is from the Awatri Valley as well, so it's a kind of another sub-region of Marlborough right now. So you have the Wairau, Waihope, and pretty much Awatri, and the vineyard runs along for a couple of kilometres along the I cannot remember the name of the river, but some river anyway. So now this is just melon and peas. Now usually you get kind of a lot of green aspects in your Sauvignon Blanc from the Awatri Valley, but this is virgin on that, but there's still a lot of kind of that cantaloupe melon there. Almost a velvety kind of nose there. And that melon is exactly what you get on the palate as well. Quite a lot of fruit sweetness, but it's quite thin. It's fairly one-dimensional. All I get right now is that kind of melon that just goes from front to back. I've got to think that Bob Campbell's pretty much nailed it with this one with 83 points. For me, not kind of 5 stars wine state, nowhere near. It's fairly one-dimensional and linear from front to back. Not a lot of changes. You just get that melon, and that's it. I'm going to agree with Bob Campbell on kind of maybe 82, 83 points. So yeah, this has been the first one this week. It's been pretty hectic. So hopefully kind of get to make some over the weekend and share them with you.